Welcome back to another CodingTricksYT video. Today we are going to be going over a topic that you guys actually voted on. Is programming a good career? However, before we continue, if you'd like to help vote on videos and give ideas in general, please join my Discord, and it would also be very nice if you subscribed and liked this video. Now on to the topic. Programming has many different career options, and you may be going to school for programming classes and IT classes, such as CS classes and CSIS classes. However, you probably won't actually use programming much in your career. There are some careers though that do use it, but in web development you'll be using a web builder, in app development you'll be using an app engine, and in game development you'll be using a game engine. However, there is a career option that is growing pretty rapidly, and that would be cybersecurity. And in cybersecurity you actually have the highest chance of using programming than any of the other options that I have named. Now for our first way of deciding. Money. And I know money isn't the most important thing to look at and the most important thing you could have, but let's be blatantly honest, money is how you pay the bills. So we need to look at money. So for most programming careers, money is pretty good. And you'll start off low at like a $70,000 for AI development, but in a few years you could easily be up to $100,000, and even with AI development you could go up to $350,000. Now, some good news is that it's really easy to get into programming. You could do just a bachelor's and easily get into a career, master's, easy, or sometimes you don't even need a degree at all, like in web development and design. You don't even need a degree, but it is good to have some backup. Now, there is a lot of competition. And with a lot of competition, that means there's going to be a lot of jobs. And with a lot of jobs, that means the lower ones aren't going to get paid very much. And that means you're going to want to go for a pretty high-paying career, and you're going to want to be picky for one that doesn't have much competition but is still extremely needed. A lot of things nowadays are cybersecurity, PHP, Python, and sometimes Java programming. As I said earlier though, over time you will make more money, and you might start off low, but with all these positions you have a lot of room for promotions. That means you have a lot of room for growth, and that means more money and a better career option. So maybe sometimes the lower IT classes aren't that great, but the careers will get you up there. A really big thing about these jobs is mental awareness. These jobs take a lot of time and a lot of competition, and you have to be extremely patient. And yes, the time to programming, this will be a desk job. And this is why it's extremely important to keep your mental health up, because you want to be enjoying what you're doing, and you want to have enthusiasm. This isn't supposed to be just a job because you want to be doing this. If you're just doing this to be a job, then you're going to get extremely bored and you're going to fall into a depressed state. According to Stack Overflow, the world's biggest programming forum, about 15% of 65,000 developers suffer from a mental illness, mostly being depression and anxiety. Now, this is pretty high because the US average for adults is 6.2%, and for teenagers is 10.5%. And that might not seem like very high numbers, but for teenagers, suicide from depression is actually the 4th main cause of death in the United States. Because of this, it is super important to keep your mental health in check, because programming careers can be very, very hard. And you want to keep your mental health in check because you want to be happy, you want to be doing what you want. So make sure that you go into these jobs with enthusiasm, and make sure that you know what you're doing. In the end, I would say that programming is a great career, and it does make enough money for the average person to be able to support themselves and even a family. And so if you're thinking about going into technology, and you're really enthusiastic about it and you want to do it, I think you should do it, because it can turn out really well for you, and it could be a lot of fun, and it opens up a lot of options. Alright, well, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and it would mean a lot if you were willing to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you like technology, be sure to subscribe because I think you'll like my upcoming videos. And we'll see you next time.